Welcome everybody. This PowerPoint presents an empirical study done to investigate the leadership styles and their impact on the success of educational institutions. The study was conducted by Lara Abdallah and Dr. Sufyan Farawi, the British University in Dubai, UAE. Why principals? A principal leads the school in a world marked with unpredicted changes, growing managerial responsibilities, and continuous changes. The principal has to be task oriented, relationship oriented, and change oriented. He has to be able to handle educational marketplace competitions, communicate with parents to negotiate local policies, and understand collective negotiation agreements. What are the challenges that a school leader faces? Number one, he has to establish a conducive atmosphere for teaching and learning. Two, he has to remove barriers to achieve set targets. Three, he has to prioritize task roles for all stakeholders involved in the educational process. 4. He has to allocate teachers and senior leadership team according to their qualifications. 5. He has to maintain a balance between crisis management and strategic planning. The problem statement. This study aims to investigate the principal performance level, the instructional leadership tasks, and the involvement in spot checks within the schools that she runs. Focus of the study is on the school principal duties, the prioritization of the responsibilities, and the desirability level of a principal when performing the academic tasks. Conceptual framework. In 1950s, the focus was on establishing a scientific knowledge base. Between 1950 and 1960, the review of studies indicated a limited practical utility. Early 1980s, the world witnessed the formation of proper procedures for educational research. Mid of 1990s, leadership was defined as an influential progression. Theoretical framework. The theoretical framework that underpinned this study focused on theories related to two major aspects. Number one, school leadership styles, and number two, leadership styles and school performance. Between yesterday and tomorrow. Nowadays, there is continuous change demands focus on administrative process. Shift the focus from teaching to learning. Management process is centered on students' achievement. Leading the change while keeping a balance between rate of information flow, connectivity, diversity, power differentials, and anxiety. New regulations to appoint school principals, prioritizing curriculum and the methodology. The empirical study uses a qualitative approach to investigate the issue. Face-to-face interviews were conducted with school leaders. Interviews were auto-recorded. Reflective questions embedded in the interview questionnaire enabled principals to link many areas related to the level of organizational development. Common responsibilities. Among all school leaders, all of them were directly involved in the hiring process. They were the one who decides upon budget, communicating the school vision for stakeholders and parents, creating collaborative work environment within their schools, and leading the senior leadership teams and their efforts. Learning is on its own. Setting learning targets for students and evaluating teachers' performance are key issues for some principals. All principals indicated that the challenging facing the school system requires creative solutions from them. The results of this study confirms that unless the school leader has a clear provision and a solid educational level, he will not be able to determine the most accurate priority order. Connect to reality. As a conclusion from this empirical study that we have conducted, we came out with a summary for the main things that a school leader has to have. A school leader has to know the fundamentals of management. He has to have a clear ideological direction in instruction. He has to play an inspirational role model that motivate and inspire his followers. He has to have a prestigious provision and to take responsibility for the school success in addition to leading the teaching and learning within his school.